Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Saturday, Super Saturday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in some card decks today that are really going to get into the heart of what's going on within your heart, within your mind, within your truth. You know, especially if you're struggling with anything and you're itching for that change. And, you know, last night when I did the DM to DF reading, I really picked up on itching for change. You know, that you may feel that itchiness under the skin because you feel that the masculine is so eager to make a change, but they're still procrastinating or not quite ready, and it can be very frustrating. And if you're getting that itching energy, especially in the wrists or on the legs, you know, connecting with movement, or maybe on the feet, it's a big sign of change. And also they give me tooth pain as I'm connecting with you, because maybe you're thinking I've had enough, or how do I carry on, or should I move on? These are the questions that can be going through your mind today. So I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine 101 and the Divine Feminine the Silence to really see what you may be dealing with or what the problem is. And then we're going to use the Divine Feminine Message Tarot to bring in some guidance. And then I'm going to bring in the daily guidance at the end. So thank you, angels. What are the feminines going through today or experiencing? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? So I'm just waiting until I get clear cards coming out like that. There we go. So these are the cards coming out here. And what's the energy? Wow, flying out the deck now. I just needed to connect with the right energy to, you know, send the cards out there. And what guidance do the angels have about whatever you are going through? Jumping out, amazing. Okay, so I've got one coming on the floor here. Two that went this way and two that went this way. Now, the sun's very bright, so I'm just going to pop the blind down just so you can see. So remember, the big thing I've got coming through intuitively is your light is so bright, it can sometimes overwhelm your masculine, but it overwhelms them temporarily. They love your light. You know, your light is actually a great guide for them. Look at the lighthouse energy. You know, the lighthouse guides the ships around the things that can damage the ship, you know, around the icebergs. They show me that, like in Titanic, or the rocks, or it keeps shining bright. And the lighthouse gets battered by wind and rain and the sea, and it still stands strong. So don't let anything dim your light today. Don't let anything dull your sparkle. Remember that you are a star, so shine, because that light has power. Not only does it guide your twin home, but it helps you to radiate positivity and joy and love, and it helps you to overcome any obstacles or challenges that may come up throughout your day. So shine that light bright. And if the masculine seems to be pulling away or pulling back, they may just be temporarily blinded by your divine light. When they adjust to the light, they return. And, you know, it's like when we go outdoors ourselves, you know, if the light's bright, you know, if the sun is very bright, what do? We put sunglasses on so we can adjust to the light. And that's what the masculine is doing. They are adjusting to your light. So you're saying, I love you for who you are. Now, that's beautiful. They've never had that before. Okay, they've never had someone love them for who they are. They've had people love them for what they can get from them or what they can give to them, but never for who they are. And that can be very overwhelming and intense and scary, because once they have a taste of that divine feminine, they don't want to lose that. Is that you contacting me from a fake account? So they may be blocking you in other ways. Maybe they've blocked you on social media, or they may not be paying attention to you on their social media account. But maybe you are receiving something from a fake account and you just know it's them. You just feel it inside. So you're being asked to trust your intuition. Is that you contacting me from a fake account? Maybe you're thinking, do you hate me? Because they seem to be ignoring you or not paying you much attention, or maybe you don't feel like a priority and you're wondering, do you hate me? That's the ego. The ego edges the goodness out. In spiritual truth, how can they hate you? You are one. Do you hate yourself? No. You may hate yourself at times when you feel you've made a mistake or done something wrong, but you can never truly hate yourself. Therefore, you can never truly hate your twin. And your twin never hates you. They hate themselves for the things they've done. Am I that easy to forget? So again, this is thinking, oh, you don't matter, or it's the way the ego brings up fears. saying if he cared about me, he would do this or he should do that. And that's us putting demands on things or trying to make the love conditional. And love is unconditional. Of course they can't forget you. You are one. Can you forget them, Divine Feminine? No. So they can't forget you. And remember, they will be shown signs and synchronicities about you, just like you receive the signs and synchronicities about them. And you might think, well, stop hurting me. If you love me, stop hurting me. But remember, nobody has power to hurt you without your permission. So really the message is stop hurting yourself. Look at the situation in a higher way and say, okay, why is this hurting me? What is this teaching me about me, telling me about me? What do I need to know? And maybe you're posting on social media about them. My social media posts are about you. Maybe that's why you've had a like or a follow or something's happened from a fake account. And you're just knowing that it's them. But your social media posts are about them. And maybe this is a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. You'll know by the way you feel inside. So if you're posting something positive, something that reflects the light, that's a good thing. If you're posting negative things or things that are destructive to the connection, you'll feel inside. Maybe you post something and then 5 minutes later you want to delete it. So remember, if your social media posts are about them, think about what you're posting and why. I've done that many times in the past where I've put a rant on about something when I was on social media, when I was on Twitter, and then I removed it straight away. Are we even real? And this is how we can feel sometimes. We can question the connection because we think, is it real? It was a one-time thing coming together and now 10 years later I still love you. We can go through those feelings. Or we can think we're only connecting in the 5D. Is it real? Am I making this up? Is it a fantasy? And this can be because other people put these notions in your head. You know, maybe your family is saying, come on now, you need to get a real boyfriend. Or maybe your friends are saying, why don't you go dating? Or why don't you come out and meet someone real? And this love is real. It's realer than anything you've ever felt, anything you've ever known. It's realer than anything they've ever felt or known. And you must believe in that. And you know, sometimes the things people say to you can bring a really bad taste up in your mouth. You know, they're giving me that too. So make sure you are cleansing yourself today with water, with the angels. Maybe you need to cleanse your chakra system, have a nice relaxing bath with salt, or maybe you want to sage yourself or use Palo Santo to bring in a cleansing. And really what you're saying is, I miss you more than you could ever know. So you're missing them today, you're thinking about them, you're wanting to reconnect. And what you're missing more than ever is talking to them about the little things. Because it's those things that mean so much. But remember, Divine Feminine, if you're missing them, they are missing you. You are connecting in that way. And they are missing talking to you about these little things just as much as you're missing talking to them. You have made me stronger than I ever thought I could be. So even through it all, through the pain, when you're thinking, is it real? And when you're wondering why they're hurting you and all of these things, you know that they've made you stronger than you ever thought you could be. Because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What you go through grows your soul. It makes you powerful. It builds you into the warrior that you truly are. So what you're doing is breaking free of limitations, becoming the master of your mind. So the guidance for you is, in this energy now in August, to break free of the past, to move through the illusion and rise above it and say, I am the master of my mind. I know that nobody can hurt me if I don't allow it. I know that I have control over the way I see and perceive this situation. And I know that I'm making decisions about my life just like you're making decisions about your life. And I am excited about our future. So be excited, you know, all the ways that the universe gives you signs and previews and all the feelings you go through. Be excited about that today. And embrace the life of your dreams. Take a risk if you need to. And know that what you feel is real, because so many of you feel that message is on the way. You sense it. And you know in your heart that they are loyal to you. So you're being guided to trust that. But in the times when you're not together and the separation or distance, you are learning to go within for the answers. Just like they do. You're learning to access your own power, and you're learning to stand up for what you truly believe in this life. And this is this love. And you don't need to try and justify why you're a twin or why you love this person. You don't have to try and make others understand. All you have to do is be the leader that you are by shining your light bright and letting that lead the way. The light within you speaks for itself. The love within you speaks for itself. So let's connect with the guidebook today and see what we need to know. Look at this, we've got forgive today. And not only forgive, but forgive the past and forgive past lovers. Remember, past lovers in your life and in their life are catalysts to union. So you can say, I am willing to release unforgiveness towards this person. I now let go of any old pain in exchange for the new relationship with my twin. I am a being of 100% love and suffering is impossible. It's safe for me to experience romance since my angels are guiding and protecting me. So you can work today with this thought for today to release fear or pain or suffering around anyone from the past or anyone in their present. So say if there's a karmic partner, you can say, I am willing to release unforgiveness around the karmic partner or towards the karmic partner. I now let go of all the old pain in exchange for a new relationship with my twin. I am a being of 100% love and suffering is impossible. It's safe for me to experience romance since my angels are guiding and protecting me. So you can release unforgiveness towards anyone you want today by affirming it into place. So your romantic life is shaped by your feelings about your previous relationships. Your emotions about the past have formed logic and reason in your mind, sometimes that can block love from entry. We need to clear the path so new romance can get through. So the angels are saying we are clearing the pathway so your twin can come to you renewed in a fresh energy. Practically every human the angels have encountered harbour old feelings towards former lovers, whether these are your lovers or their lovers. So don't feel shame if you do. Instead, put your whole focus on moving beyond the pain and the past and unhitch yourself from the heavy burden that you've been hauling around for so long. And, holding on to that pain can bring up jealousy, envy, believing that the karmic partner has something that we want, and that's not true because the karmic partner has an unhinged version of your twin, a version of your twin that isn't healed yet, and that version can be distorted and sometimes cruel. When you're with your twin, you're going to have the new version of them, the higher version of them, the greatest version of them, the version of them that will be whole and complete in spiritual truth. So never feel envy or jealous of the karmic partner or anyone else because you get the finished deal. Begin by opening yourself completely to the healing presence of the angels. Release all painful feelings from the past. Just let them go. And you'll always retain the love and lessons from every relationship. So today understand that they are only clearing the aftermath of hurtful memories. So the angels are clearing up your vibration today to release the energy of fear. And they're giving me, can you hear my croaky throat? They're giving me a block in my throat chakra as you release things from the past that allow yourself to speak, feel, and operate in a higher love. So open your heart to the angels now and feel them sweeping away cobwebs that have bound your heart in cold silence. Release any old anger, resentment, tension, worry, guilt, and shame, and let go of everything that feels painful or uncomfortable to you by exhaling it out now. So breathe in love and exhale pain and fear. Feel the angels disentangling you from your past. They will do the work for you, but you must do yours, which is to be receptive, open and willing. Together you can clear the way for love to flow through you and to you and into your life. So affirm today, I am willing to release the past. I am willing to release unforgiveness towards anyone that I need to heal from and release right now. I now let go of old pain in exchange for a new relationship with my twin and a new relationship with myself. I am a being of 100% love and suffering is impossible. It's safe for me to experience romance since my angels are guiding and protecting me. And the Cupids, the romance angels, are going to bring in power today to help you to heal any anger, frustration, or any kind of loss. So stand up for what you believe in, Divine Feminine. Go within for the answers. Know in your heart today that your twin is loyal to you. And when you feel a message is on the way, it's because it is. Embrace the life of your dreams and get excited about your future. And make the decision to forgive today and heal the past, to break free of any limitations by becoming the master of your mind, because they've made you stronger than you ever thought you could be. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.